Students, hope you are doing great. I'm Dr. Suhas Manjuna. In the previous lectures, we had seen all the basic information regarding CCC counseling. Today, we'll see how the round 1 events take place and what and all is to be borne in mind while attending for round 1 counseling. Eligibility. Only APGT 2021 qualified candidates will be eligible to apply. What is the process of allotment by CCC in round 1? We'll see how the process pans out. This is the flow of events starting from the registration where the candidate pays respective amounts, refundable as well as non-refundable security amounts, then followed with the submission of choices along with the locking of the choices which we had seen in the earlier lectures. So, firstly, registration, payment of fee, and submission of choices within the stipulated period of time for that is 4 days given. Next, processing will be taking another day, and the result will be issued. Two occurrences we can see if the candidate might be allotted with a seat and the candidate might not be allotted with the seat. First, we'll see the scenario that the candidate has gotten a seat allotted for himself in the first round. Either he can report to the allotted institute by going directly to the institute personally and finishing the admission procedure, or those of the students would like to take up that upgrading choice and wait for the second round, they can move forward. All eligible registered candidates of round 1 can participate in the round 2 by filling up the fresh choices for upgradation. The thing is, the students should they should opt for upgradation of seat in the second round. This is about when a candidate gets a seat allotted. Second scenario, if the candidate doesn't get a seat allotted in the first round, he can participate in the second round without a need for registering or paying again. So once if the student is registered and paid the fee, he is not expected to repeat his registration or payment again for entering into the second round. Then, choices submitted in the first round will be treated as null and void. This is important. After going to the second round from the first round, the candidate has to again filling up with the fresh choices, as the previous choices entered by him in the first round will be nullified or void. Fresh choices submission for the old and new candidates is mandatory for seat allotment. So this is how the first round goes. We'll get a question like, is it necessary to join the allotted college to get a chance to participate in the second round? As far as first round is concerned, candidates need not have reported or joined the allotted seat during the round 1 of counseling, since there is an option called free exit in the first round. But if the candidate wants to hold the allotted seat in the first round, he needs to join the college physically. So he has to approach the college physically in person and get admission procedure to go on, and he can take that seat and move forward for the second round and willingly opt for upgradation of allotted seat at the time of admission. So then he can get eligible to participate in the round 2 with upgradation. This is important. So he should be willingly opt for upgradation after joining the college which he had got allotted in the first round, going to the institute physically and completing the admission procedure. What is the time period for free exit and admitted candidates of the for the admitted candidates of the round 1? This is important. Time window is concerned, the candidate joined in the first round allotted seat but has not been upgraded in the round 2. Scenario is like this. So the candidate joined in the first round allotted seat but has not got upgraded in the second round, which he had expected to happen, can resign the allotted seat in the first round within the 5 days of round 2 result announcement. This is to be kept in mind. So within the 5 days of round 2 result announcement, he should resign the allotted seat in the first round, because as he had expected, he didn't get the upgradation seat in the second round. So that's why a time window has been given for the candidates so that they can retrieve or resign the seat which he had got in the first round. Then if the candidate fails in doing so, he will be considered as joined for round 2 and the rules will be applied accordingly. So it will be considered that the student or the candidate is joined for the round 2 and the rules will be applied. We'll see what are the rules in the next video where we'll see about round 2. This was regarding the round 1 counseling and the events, how it goes on, and what are the conditions which the candidates might face. So we'll see the next round 2 in the coming lecture. Thank you.